The Mesopotamians figured out that there are 360 degrees in a circle and made large observatories called ziggurats, which allowed them to see better into the sky. The Egyptians built monuments to mark equinoctial risings and settings of the sun and built their pyramid in line with some constellations. Stonehenge was used to track the sun movements, and at the center it has a clear view of the summer solstice. The Chinese recorded over 900 solar eclipses and 600 lunar eclipses and observed exploding stars and comets such as Halley's Comet. They also went to Egypt to gather knowledge on mathematical concepts and successfully predicted a solar eclipse. Pythagoras made a model to state that celestial objects move in circular paths and adopted the idea of a spherical Earth. The Babylonians figured out how to predict the position of planets based off of Mars' positioning. Aristotle knew that the Earth was a sphere and argued that all celestial bodies move in circular paths. Aristarchus showed that it's possible to use geometry to find the distance of the moon relative to the distance of the moon and the sun. Eratosthenes measured the altitude of the noontime sun and measured the tilt of the Earth. Hipparchus found the distance of the moon to be 59 Earth radii, close to the actual 60. The Mayans built monuments that aligned to the sunrise and equinoxes of the sun. They also made extremely accurate calendars. Ptolemy made a system accurately for the motion of planets using combinations of regular circular motions. The Arabians and Muslims determined latitude and longitude and studied the sky mostly to keep track of time. Copernicus proposed the first fully developed heliocentric model of the solar system. Brahe wrote descriptions of a very bright star called a nova with very accurate observations. Galileo created a powerful telescope which he used to discover the phases of Venus and Jupiter's moons. Kepler created the laws of planetary motion, which state that planets move in elliptical orbit with the sun. Isaac Newton studied the works of Copernicus, Kepler, and Galileo, and created the laws of motion and the laws of force. Edmund Halley was an astronomer, mathematician, and a meteorologist most famous for discovering Halley's Comet. Einstein stated that light consists of bundles of particles called photons and developed the general theory of relativity. Niels Bohr made large contributions to the atomic structure in quantum theory. Wolfgang Pauli was a quantum physicist who discovered two quantum numbers. Werner Heisenberg came up with the uncertainty principle, saying you can only measure a certain amount of energy. Edwin Hubble proved that the universe extends beyond the Milky Way galaxy. George Lemaitre theorized that the universe is ever expanding and came up with the Big Bang Theory. Robert Oppenheimer did research in theoretical astronomy and predicted the neutron, meson, and neutron stars. Fred Hoyle didn't agree with the Big Bang Theory and believed life on Earth was seeded with comets. Penzias and Wilson discovered background microwave radiation using a telescope. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first humans to walk on the moon and were on the Gemini and Apollo missions.